Hi, it's Goddess Girl 2 here. It's July 7th, 2016, and it's time for episode 8 of Big Brother 18. And I'll try and keep this camera focused so that you can see everything. I do have an After Dark video of the week, so I will be posting that right after this one or before this one. I'll try and get it up soon. Sorry, I've been very, very busy. Posted this and was wondering, is this Pandora's box where this came from? They said they saw it on CBS.com. So there's that one, and then there's that one. I have no idea. I've never seen them, so I'm just as confused. Time to go. Bye, Victor. That's what I was hoping all night long. Someone made this on Twitter, so shout out to them. And I'm like, yeah, we want that to happen. Bronte, Victor, and Tiffany. Victor, the flag shirt, or did James wear the flag shirt better? Because they both got the same flag shirt, except for it's slightly, his has got the stripes. And Victor's has the stripes and stars right down there. Victor still thinks he can get Tiffany out of the house. Is he that stupid? Yeah. I'll answer for myself. Victor is pissed at Polly. James is happy Victor didn't put him up for the roadkill thing. The cool thing is, James, why would he want to? You're no threat. Victor wants to keep his group to keep him. I don't know what I meant by that, but that didn't sound right. Natalie said that she would never vote Bronte out, who is Team Spy Girl. The only team that's lasting. A good friend. So it's Victor or Tiffany for her. But like anybody's gonna care on Surviving Big Brother group page on Facebook, because nobody joins it and nobody talks. And that's why nobody gets shout-outs. Tiffany wants to get something going with Bronte and have an all-girl thing. And she knows she has the 8-pack, but Frank is a part of it. And she doesn't trust him. So she wants to try and work with others to see where they're at, to see if she can get Frank out soon. Tiffany told Bridget and Bronte not to tell Frank what she said. And of course Bronte promised, she goes, I swear I won't tell. I swear I won't tell. You lying fucking bitch. Frank feels like he can trust Bridget, so that if he needs help, she will help him. Plus she is on his team, not the group of 8-pack. Basically she is on his team that Big Brother made them have, not a team that he came up with 8-pack. So, I see you can't trust Bridget, Miss Big Mouth Liar. I swear, Tiffany, I'll not tell Frank what you said. Then what does this bitch do? She runs and tells Frank everything Tiffany said about Frank. Not cool. Get that bitch out. After week 3, of course, which you'll know why here in a few minutes. Unless you've seen the show, then you already know. So Frank doesn't like Tiffany, and Tiffany doesn't like Frank. So Frank said if he had it his way, Tiffany would go home. But he wants to go after her first before she goes after him. Natalie said if she is HOH, she doesn't want to put a girl up, and Tiffany agrees. James and Bronte heard all of it. And, well, okay, I thought Bronte lied and was going to go run upstairs and tell Frank everything. Or tell somebody something about it. But it ends up being James running upstairs, lying about, because Bronte's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then James is like, I gotta go to the bathroom too. Which means he lied. And he said that when he was downstairs with Bronte, Bridget, and Tiffany, they won't talk game with him. They just stop talking when he enters the room, like they were talking game, but they don't want to work with him. And so he's thinking it's all because of Tiffany, because she was in the room too, and thinks she's starting crap with them and getting the girls not to trust him. Said they need to get out some girls. So then Frank asked, should we keep Victor in this week? No, Frank, stop changing it. I hate how Big Brother always shows where Frank is where people are like, no, let's not vote out Victor this week, let's change it to Tiffany, and then makes it all about how much they hate Tiffany, so that we, the fans watching, can think that Tiffany's going home and then be blindsided. What? Victor's going home? I thought you said it was going to be Tiffany because you changed your mind. Well, us fans ain't stupid. We know how shit works. Therefore, we know that it's going to be Victor. Plus, if you watch After Dark, you definitely know. And if you watch the live feeds, you're 100% sure you know. I'm just glad we didn't see a James prank, because that was getting irritating. Even Evil Dick hated it. So Frank worries about Tiffany telling Polly about the 8-pack, and tells Corey and Nicole that maybe they should tell Polly about it. And Nicole says, NDR, if Frank says you have to do something, you do it, or he will fight you on it and may want you out. So she's like, whatever. So Frank tells Polly about the 8-pack and who is all in it, and Corey is there too. Frank thinks that the 8-pack thing is so stupid, but yet he is with them. Yeah, Frank, why are you saying, oh, the stupid 8-pack is so stupid, big groups never work out, but yet you're the one who came up with the goddamn name. Remember the 6-pack? Well, how about 8-pack? Remember that? It's on episode 2, I believe. Or maybe 3. But still, it's there. Polly is not worried about this group, and Frank tells Polly it's us 3, so don't worry on it. Which is Corey, Frank, and Polly. So Frank tells Davon that he had to tell Polly about the 8-pack, and told her Polly was not mad over it and that he is good with it. Davon said in Diary Room that he wants to talk to Polly to cover his own ass, not to help the group out. He is a selfish ass. Davon said she was thinking of getting Tiffany out of the house, but now that Frank came to her with this information, she needs Tiffany around for Frank. Now Davon wants Frank out. So Frank tells Zakia that Polly knows about the 8-pack. Frank told her they had to tell him because of Tiffany. Polly said he trusts Zakia, Corey, and then Zakia said she trusts him, Davon, and Nicole, and said she knows Corey trusts Nicole. Zakia tells Davon and Nicole that she had a long talk with Polly about the 8-pack and knows the little groups are coming together from that big group. Davon in Diary Room is so upset that Zakia wants to work with Polly because she thinks he's so cute, and Nicole is on board with it because she thinks Corey is so cute. Where does that leave Davon, the fifth wheel? So Davon talks to James about the Zakia told her about Polly and wants to work together. And James said, and no Frank? And Davon said, nope, they don't want to work with Frank. So she starts to cry and wants HOH to reset everything. James trusts Davon. Time to vote Victor out. Third person out of the house. You're so stupid. What the fuck is with the speech to keep you? Talking in a weird voice and being retarded. Anyways, Natalie votes out Victor. Paul votes Bronte. And that was stupid of him to do that. He could have just told his boy, Victor, everyone's voting you out. I have to go with majority. I'm sorry. Because, or he could have just said Tiffany, but then it would have Tiffany worried about, who's the one vote? Who's the one vote? Because that's what Vanessa did. So that's why I don't understand the whole, because I know Bronte, she's probably going to be like, who voted for me? Who voted for me? I gotta get them out of the house. But anyways, Bridget, which I'm shocked about these girls voting Victor out. Bridget, Victor, Zakia, Victor, James, Victor, Davon, Victor, Frank, Victor, Michelle, Victor, Nicole, Victor, and Corey, Victor. 9-1, Victor's gone. Bye-bye. Yoo-hoo! Aw, Victor and Paul hug it out. Julie tells Victor about Battle Bag, and he is so happy over it. Also, he got some goodbye messages. One was from Paul. Paul was like, hey, I tried to give you some clues to what was going on. You were oblivious from it. Sorry. And Victor says, even though Josiah, you know, made it so that he's the next one voted out, he still loves him and can't wait to see him. Anyways, HOH is next. Tennis, anyone? Tennis? And then this person here is all on Twitter is all like, oh, why is Victor going so early? Because Victor needs to go. End of just story. He's annoying. But yeah, they show this, and you're thinking, what the hell with tennis? Whole version of it. Basically, something about bouncing. I didn't get what Julie was saying, but you bounce the ball here. All four of them. You bounce the ball. It'll go up here into one of these slots. Whoever has the lowest number is out of the game until there's one standing. This thing that looks like this with the numbers. Dante was first out. Michelle was second out. Nicole and Davon was third and fourth out together. James was fifth. Frank was sixth. Corey was seventh. Zakia was eighth. Tiffany was ninth. And it pissed me off because I was like, Tiffany, you need to win or else you're going home. Hopefully she's not going home because Natalie was 10th and Paul was 11th. Because it was between Bridget and Paul. And I was like, don't let Paul have it because she wants to get a guy out. I'm not really into the guys very much. She has Frank on her team and Polly on her team, so it's all good. As long as it's not Corey, it's all good. Paul, God knows what he would do if he was HOH. He would screw everything up. And I'm thinking, don't let, like, Bridget win. So I got so excited, screaming out loud that Bridget is HOH, her team is safe. Then I realized, oh shit, Frank on her team. It's Frank, Polly, Bridget, and Michelle on his category 4 team. You can't get Frank out. So my question to you guys, let me know in the comments down below, even though I know you ain't going to, is can Roadkill still nominate Frank? Let's say Tiffany wins Roadkill somehow and puts Frank, can she put Frank up as the Roadkill loser? Or are they safe from the Roadkill? Thanks for watching. And I know it's Thursday, but I don't have a Thursday one with that on there. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, After Dark tonight from 12 a.m. Central Standard Time to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Here to do a little lounging and we them boys with the help of DJ Z.